All right, good evening, Abusia for and you may so Yabada Yamia CBM. War interest upon the bamboo, dear boy. So interesting, sir. A days in the court so fast, sir. We read about the next thing we know, not just another Edrada Baba, Nihina, no, Asadan Yademania, Miss Yada, Ete, and Quam. Yɛbɛfa saa akɔnya wei nso na yɛama arawan abusuafoɔ nyinaa akɔ aba to ɛnɛ yɛ financial program no yɛbɛda mo ase paa nso for in fact all the time the commitment munya na mo join yɛn ɛwɔ saa dwumadie wei mu no like we say every day it's not just the information na but anytime bia ubenya new information bia apply some of these new information to your daily life say bia okra nya wo per se but you have a friend you have a co-worker your neighbor obia this information ehia what you have to suffer and you can share that information with that person Penny Isaac Akwaba for another so said today is the last Monday for the month of August Penny Isaac Akonya na wama yatie for Akwaba na yashe Jumadias.
The best of the Yamias bill say one boy home by na Samia Konya. Yambrana Yamisuya Adiaka. Said it be a Yakano. I believe that when I hear him and Yadia, charge you a free consultation, and I'll keep saying that. And truly, no, America, we know so we are busy. I believe out of a good heart, and as a Jumadi Eba, and say a tea will beat me up for more bar. And I believe if you have more money opportunity, I be more booster questions to clarify things be a former bubble. It's not bomb baby, and he said, opinion a CM kind, wait, so beat me, I share moving sweat tibia. I think that is helpful.
Yeah.
If there's an come and come take back seat and BBC here, and come try and come to share. Whatever will be so beat me and just one for so because he for free, he in charge will be it's in Yami will be
Yes, Penny Isaac, for your time, every day, like I said, Mondays, the beginning of the week, busy, but and the commitment I wanted die warmer your tear for make it time all the time to come here. The last 3 weeks, in fact, you're spending time talking about your credit management. Quite a fast, so I just say about maintaining your credit, because you can't establish the fact, and it's Chrome Heights, you're quite a little bit different from Ghana, where Ghana, you may be a cash system, and the other Chrome has sense, so you may be brain so no. The credit system now, and here said for you to be successful, Chrome has said, you need to at least have a little bit of understanding what the credit system now who so I just say we make adjustments here and there or life the first thing they warn you say credit card dear and you be there. It's because of the past experience, ebinum afemo, or because omo am managing a year, and because of that, buy we new. That's the first caution, the mouth. But you see, there, say it is necessary, ubenya, credit card, But a quite of first or managing, never a quite. Last week, Yenya Daje echo a little bit deeper into most of the ranges, can credit score ranges now. Who say it ranges from 300 to 850. The question is, one kasano wotie me no wonnim baby a wugina wonnim baby a wo credit score na ngasa ewo enna wonnim credit score no kra ye kan no so wonnim a what you ase the impact enya wo so nsunsuanso a enya wo so fa me kopa adwuma me ko rent dan me ko akɔgye new phone and all these things you say it makes an impact. Your credit score it make an impact. Inti nipa ebeko apply for a loan. It does not necessarily mean say ebenya the same rate. It's all because of your credit score. Baako betumi a lower rate, baako betumi a higher rate. Baako kra de ebi or ebetumi a declining for the loan because of the credit. Nti yenya daje ehwe saa nneoma numu ekakra. One of the things enyumre yepasa yehwe eye bankruptcy. Yemu bebre wo ho a ye wo saa idea ne say bankruptcy there obi aka kire me say some credit no no I don't know what to do. Men file for bankruptcy. Now bankruptcy will give me a clean slate. Bankruptcy about wipe everything out. Now I'm on a fresh start. Paniazik, if you want to test some of these myths out there where people feel they can use bankruptcy to start all over again. What is your take when it comes into bankruptcy? Sani abaya yetie for yenim se bebre a etie no one no eye Christopher yi na yenim kwan a mfa se di kan ba ko se eka bi a wodi bia no ma nya wasade se sa aka no wo mo ne se obetua sa aka no afri ho. Can I use bankruptcy as a means to get away from eka? Penyaze boy na yehu na yetie for na yetie and at least where we stand and how bankruptcy the impact in your way so.
Okay. May Judy say last week, say bankruptcy in my pro. And said Tiana say you ever call the impact in but my uncle back a crabby.
Right.
Say men fancy be a individual, be a business. Na sika samu shada nkuyi nekaye buafano so like with me petition in the bankruptcy and normally federal court bankruptcy judge and this has them no omo dey determine say qualify to file bankruptcy or not you no be on na enti say so when you file say bankruptcy na debts are and normally unsecured.
Mm-hmm.
If it is our credit card debts, and I say, "Bia, sa basic and normal bisa no." Na share how normal city and the omo value was and I say, "Bia like a Japadia or na share the bit me." Seven was a baby BBO. Also turn into cash, but from your kind of liquidation, once I can liquid that, BB very fluid. The case of cash are liquid, and the BB with my liquidity now for the they are taking care of a debt, But ultimately, it to me a clear of so those unsecured debts now. Na your various chapters, individuals, they are normally chapter 7, business is chapter 11. Business is almost as chapter 7. But the issue with bankruptcy is as much as a boama, a you can free home out to start afresh, it also stays on your credit report for a number of years. Sometimes, and it makes it very difficult for you to borrow in the future.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a what file bankruptcy, am I say, on make a bill. But on the other hand, it shows how irresponsible you were to manage your debts and also to manage your finances. And the media make us as much as possible. It's like a bit me. And you're responsible with our finances and with our debts, as a matter of fact.
Mhm.
Na said the anka yeah, the chunk crack, you know. You intimi and funny seriously, na and more mean to me critic as a me. Said I want chunk of be enough for the young family bankruptcy na and their credit report because I mean people make decisions as and when they want. So maybe as all could you know be after filing bankruptcy and as maybe as a men was how low now. Some credit history na say me who bankruptcy as I'm panam do loan number amount.
Mhm.
But most of the time people are turned off when they see that this is very nyamba kana kuma. And they also to me very careful now as much as possible and keep it must stay away from filing bankruptcy.
Yeah, Penny Isaac, there was a pair for the insights now with the Amaya on that, and on say one of the things is and you be intent to say, me kwa akotoka, me kwa koji loan way, me kwa koji credit card way, na me just any money na year, na my file for bankruptcy. That's not your be intent, I don't know. However, no. There are some issues here etumi si wɔ yɛ brɛ mu. Makɔgye credit card way, makɔgye loan way, makɔyɛ way. At the time when I akɔgye saa nneɛma na meyɛ adwuma. At the time when I akɔgye no na ebi wɔ hɔ a me yere nso yɛ adwuma anaasɛ me mma koraa yɛ adwuma. Ɛna unforeseen nneɛma bi ɛbɛbɔ mu. M'adwuma sɛe. And adeɛ baako a in fact, so Osha bankruptcy more. The biggest challenge for a lot of people who file for bankruptcy are medical bills. Oh, sir, a Chrome has said sometimes if you have a Juma they provided health plan, your health and your friends a plan, into so ukoye Juma, you go, Utia, Unyama, who did that abonia, then you are free. But you won't go for a period what miss opportunity no. Into because of that, medical bills before then they don't have any option than to file for bankruptcy. You won't be so credit cards to me, you get overwhelmed. On sentimentally no, not fair too until you want a way out. Until you talk to people, no must say your way out in this file for bankruptcy and idea. Penny Isaac Ebor so about the various types of bankruptcies war. In fact, I'll care about chapter 7 chapter 7 which is our unsecured car day your loans your ma getting to be a while your credit cards near the but adeɛ baako a some yɛn no in fact yɛsua adeɛ no yɛpɛ sɛ yɛtiefoɔ no te aseɛ no sɛ there are ɛka bi wɔ hɔ a you can never ever include ɛwɔ bankruptcy ɛyi sɛ wo file for bankruptcy one of them a typical one student loans ɛyɛ adeɛ a in fact ɛyɛ federal adeɛ nti ɛnyɛ adeɛ a government no wɔ let you go for free, sir. And no, you include my bankruptcy. But when it comes to my credit cards, loans, getting it to be a magic or banks near there, no, yes, you can include that. In fact, Sebio or car loan cry, what they do, they try, sir, either some or shine car, no, na sikebe fumuaba, you should be the tia canibi, that kind of chapter 7 or chapter 11 in fact most of the businesses near there no to be we individual or business be on the side near the you can use that and now war in fact chapter 13 no is where and you go through the same way but you are telling the judge and they say you are responsible for Saka. No, however, no, what per se, your man like a repayment plan. Over fast so I just say, Ube Tuyasa a cana, what the no, your intent so per se, Tuyasa. And what can I do to pay off Saya Kano? So they put together Saya then they come up with like a repayment plan for you. Uba money say ube chia Samuel Yankai said chapter 13. It stays on your credit profile for 7 years. Chapter 7, you can for individuals will stay on your credit for 10 years. And at chapter 11, will also stay on your credit profile for 7 years. Into some of these things, decisions now you make a decision to the sense that, okay, do I want Sadia way ebe stay my credit so for all these years? Send your penny Isaac can say Ube Bobosia me ho. Na mahwa ade me hu se bibi say wo so a do I feel comfortable some this sika na be ma? The answer is maybe no. Even say you may so lenient some the be ma okra na interest rate am the be ma no e be so high say one hwe ya okra no nya den untumi entua your friends sa can nti these are some of the things yepese yetiefo no wutie ya na wo hwe ebia you are considering say wo file for bankruptcy and now so obi aka kire say this is a way out. What can I do? Jenemu biem na who say is this the best route need to go? Penyaze bepo so ha say na ebia ho you have like new thoughts to be about you want to add on to the bankruptcy before we move on.
Okay. Yeah, that's a powerful information out there, man. I think they're very important. Now, kakra na me person make higher. And there be a alternatives to bankruptcy. I know bit my boy unko file bankruptcy because say they can't. So when you have bankruptcy, it stays on your credit history. I know, and you're the best. The other things you know say, me fancy this now debt be a secured. In other words, if you or could you loan be by all the or Japan even is here or and collateral. Once I file bankruptcy, no, so Japan and take you over, you lose it. And so you can your debt be or and you are qualify for bankruptcy. And I think that you've already mentioned student loans. One other thing very interesting is we child support because we are switch child support for bankruptcy. It doesn't qualify. Now you have alternatives, instead of file bankruptcy, the kind you beat me and negotiate with the creditors. I don't involve court to say me did be a Ghana has had a bad day because Ghana is a day loan more now be as also say what they are back and yes so few cry home by phantom but the crew system and never beat me work out. Be all crying people when they get to know that they are surprised it's an way optional and the rather than receiving nothing, maybe in a bankruptcy, credit person payments over a longer period of time. And is for instance, say your mortgage payments are a necessary to be a fair loan servicer to find out options on more amount. Instead of filing bankruptcy. Sometimes the people want to me amount forbearance.
Yes.
In other words, they want to make us okay anyway for a period of time, it be for the next few months. Say Joe Joe Biden, Trump, Joe Biden, class okay for these number of months, more student loans na student loans, almost go so extended, and a friend of parents, and the or land and a bit for parents. Now, for the and no one more to stop payments for a period of time. Now, for the warrior or a new repayment plan. I have stretching smoothly over a long period of time. And that's a longer period of time. Now, say a banner sana a woman who how because a woman because this will be a student loan. Yeah, pursue ye. When you're going to casu ye, a woman is massive. To see a grano. Joe Biden cried the abasset or some be better, and you know what's in the acre. And this one are calling Yabi, so you're 10,000 kwana say the chair nas or possess of me and trade like a be and the same, so which be a trade be free home. And the forbearance in a year, chance over file bankruptcy. Another option, loan modification. Loan modification, let's just say, like so no more casa, send them a casa and house system city, or Miss Manyantias Yama, or modify loan. I don't know one of the ways I'm bit modifying and I say I'm bit more lower interest rate, permanently. So be easier to pay. But I don't know, I will say you're very careful because sometimes you get a lot of people unsolicited calls from companies or more claim say or meet me up wow to keep your home out of foreclosure. Some of them, that's most of them, it's me a scam. And they'll say to me very careful. And the negotiating with the creditor, one, on me to amount forbearance. I know it's my boy more to me, a general also, and then come back to make the payments. And I said, so no more because we to modify loans, one other thing is seven fancy be as all the IRS for car. Or more be a friend of offer in compromise. And you might be eligible. Now, so offer in compromise and a boy more to me settle. Who can on the with the IRS for an amount less than what you owe. In some cases, and also IRS for or more of monthly payment plans. For taxpayers or to or worker. And another person may come some quickly alternatives to bankruptcy. See, bankruptcy. Other things are a bit me higher.
Yeah, Penny Isaac, thank you so much, so much. This is a great information. On sir, Nami can say a be a you are considering so file for bankruptcy. So this information here, say bankruptcy it's not the answer sometimes, but there are alternatives if you want to maintain your financing, what credits and that we can engage. In fact, we'll make here a statement to be, I think, a profound. We need to repeat. We'll start we need to negotiate with our lenders. This is something. In fact, so the Ghanaian community or the African community, minim say yesro and answer whatever it is, we are always afraid even to pick up the phone to call your lenders. But the truth is they are there for us. In fact, they want to help us. And yes, if you are then on the amount loan on the amount or mumpire and say will default. No. Yes, maybe a better stage be a will be default too. But if that is going to happen, they are there. They are waiting on us to say, "Be fraud more." In fact, we fraud more. Say, "Nyamiya dumna se unya obi or you good pa." Obenya botre na wa walk you through the options and find say wo. Say if you have nipa na anya nice cry, call again. Ubenya will be for fraud. I want to be such. I said they will work with you. I have seen it. I work so many times. People have called, they have lowered their interest rates, from one year to another year. Just omo eho ehehai omo na Penny Sanso ebo so say yɛmfa ne sɛ saa student loan yɛ a yɛka sɛ yɛde pause at the seas at the toes yi yɛn bebree hɔ a ebi wɔ hɔ a bɛyɛ like 12 months ne yɛ student loan kora yɛntua bi because there is a pause. So the question becomes saa savings and what did we do with it? Also, this is where yɛka ho asɛm ɛyɛ necessary sɛ anytime biara mfa sɛ not every month be a 200. For the last 12 months, mintua bi. Inti say yemfa say 2,400. The question says 2,400 me dey den. And then the question is mbisa, but ye mu bebre who bisa we can not even account for 2,400 no. If we say and I'm say minya break or heading to no. Nanka technically na say bi o metumi service sika way na boa me with other places no and na say me this sika na do ka aka bi a me de na metua na off no. What I ended up doing is me san ko fa ka foforo bi free ba bi be ka ho. Enti the pause no cry the my no. Yes, me ntua ha but my kofa ha aka ho. Enti ya ka about debt management e kwan a in fact government na bo more to help us. But I say, so yet to me a bois year home. Entrepreneurs at Yadasi Bebre for the alternatives, in fact, were provided ama yetir for near who said bankruptcy is not always the answer, but there is an alternative out there. And the question, maybe say, yet thrown out there, not maybe, you know. Ebeboa yetie for no and say adenti sometimes no me pull me credit me ankasa me credit score me pull ye no I know say me hu say my score is pretty good, however no makoko toka me kodru ya ye pull me credit no they are also telling me something different. Mimiko puli no menya minim said this is the score minya but me kotoka no ye pulling so they are telling me something different now crowd they are telling me say I don't even qualify for a car loan nti paniaze obetumi aboa me ye hu why nti sometimes no me pull me creditor is giving me a different number, me call lenders once is telling me a different story. Sometimes Mimi free say me qualify for the loan, but he also telling me say me qualify. And I say I qualify, but my rating is higher because of ABC. I didn't think I had a balance.
Okay. I'll keep this one quite mental. Now, basically, you know, as a common knowledge, you know, we all know say your various credit bureaus, like various organizations, your experience, your way. Now, I sometimes, you know, almost will pull like over show credit from the various organizations and not and like we be an idea. And the like if you are mentioned I'm body, but if you are it's almost standards in the morning, a change other one.
Yeah.
And the ABA one of the all the hair and or credit 790. But ABA bank and as ABA lender no day a different one there or no hair, you know, based on almost standards, you know. Yes, 740, but you need 750 to qualify. And no beats me. One of the reasons why. And for the most part, and also when there is a hard pull on your credit, and I say be just close to time now, or loan maybe on way pull your credit, I evaluate, you know, if there are some transactions be it's making credit number from say course what some fancy be china nyamboa or also loan be china and as be your mortgage or qualify on credit now a few days to a channel na while called Jilo and as if you had a credit card I got 10,000. Ni na to me Emma credit and a from Jibia. One washano. The few days before, maybe and then I'm strawberry babu say, Marco China Natchez and no much than Kui. And I know there might be other factors, but these are no my very common and Nipatai, I believe so between the Biaka.
Yeah, that's a I'm say, the summary in the pan, I just said, what your mind say, we have like different credit bureaus, and each lender be answer what your more use. In fact, so I here for say, they try say anytime be no pull one kasa or credit from the 3 credit bureaus, now making sure say Neoma war no will lenders know they are reporting to all the 3 credit bureaus. Because a be or her or reporting in there to 2. A be reported in there to all the 3. A be reporting in there to 1. Until my call say Cresswell may quite a car or more pulu or mono using fancy be or TransUnion or muko pulu no. Neoma one ko pulu na wo expect sanka be ho sa neoma ni na no e bi o in ho nti na ma we united akolo wakakra and adeɛ baako a some of us we need to know and it's so what car dealership ho na so mo polo credit and there are certain things they are looking for. One, they are looking for Penny Isaac waje car loan da inti car loan na oje no na the payment habit no how was it for the last year 3-4 years na the payment habit at the same a idea he made all the payments on time and now say the payment it drew baby when to a call late 30 days 60 days 120 days not that kind of into some of the car dealership they are looking at some information into normal model no use a different kakra from me no say ye pulu ya because some of the a little bit detailed but focusing on your previous car loan payment habit. Eno is a contributing factor to the NTMA sometimes your dealership a little bit different. In a bio a car loan but a mortgage. A bio this is not your first house, but maybe your second house, your third house. Into Bank of America, they are looking at a bio your previous mortgage, how was your payment? A idea which you are consistently 1 year later, and now say 1 year later, they are looking at some information to be able to determine that. My just too much surprise say me pull here no me say, but me call lender or lender say, and now say there are so many factors taking place and maps differences to me about man Penny Isaac and the other in fact say yes sign a boss to be a year right now no who say in fact see I will be mails more there's so much offers balance transfer offers now, especially our credit you good near there. Now waste I know, or 0%, 18 months, and not say near there no. And the question you say if you have a boy a tier for no, and they say if you have baby not starting these offers and they don't know what to do. So the question they say you say you who say balance transfers now. In the mail no is this something what advantages can we take advantage of it and I say Sanyoma way the buy too good we don't even have to pay attention to it when you have so many offers on who what to do who say do we need to take advantage of this and I say yenyai na ma yen follow through with it.
Okay, yeah. Before I jump onto that, quickly, the NIA cases here, now I'm just adding on to it in terms of other things. Maybe amount being qualified for loan, not just a credit and I said that now.
Right.
All kind of one other things what or more share. Some fancy be as a huge loaner, some fancy a mortgage and I say be any other kind of loan. Almost to me like almost what says our maybe as do at that bank account to more like the liquid next hand market and getting in and I say be any other access or why be no generating income like almost what says in an affiliate. Yeah, they are normal sources of income. Now I hear with debt and so that also. I don't know. I have a debt to income ratio. And it's our debt, I be change. We income a bar. And my mobile skeptical because all the cat $2 million. Also, annual income you pay a 100 and I say be $70,000. Now, bear no it must have budget how low as I to you. And it's not when you have it at disqualify. And I be also almost I mean, yeah, like I can say the main things and yeah, can like almost have debt to income ratio and what's a whole I know marketing getting in sometimes and also they also want to make sure that you have a stable, income generating activity.
Yeah.
It could be one casa business away, and I say be on the side, and I say be employment.
Yeah.
Say employment, sometimes why is stable, in an employment for minimum of 2 years. Sometimes be almost be change very and it's more a bit skeptical. Indeed, normal like you pay staffs, maybe last to pay staff. And the almost I don't mind getting in that. Now say about balance transfers and the kind of the mechanic say unya offer say just like credit cards na eba no be way 0% way say no share say uhia de na even before you start thinking about it because the chrome hano a business is a one you're very careful a buyer obeje eno na ebia nkofo pi eba half for ebia you be man kan kire won na bo say ebedu maybe no magic credit cards bebre na after muntimi manage. And this other bar, say, are you in need of it even before you and say be a balance transfer. Why not? Transfer balance then you non compass overco. Yeah, purpose overco because be a person can cover from. But I couldn't say I was very careful saying yes scam. And the media personally made me a can say so who be busy and say be a so ka doors ma ona say bia hu say based on terms some dey abrel no so what can say bit to abo consult or financial expert never look into it ma it's as simple as that because sometimes no we work how can anya da better say yes but when you consult your financial expert on no betimi actually say we say nya dey be boa rather we na say scam and I say bia okay meaning go for this is how they operate now further no like we look into more terms now or not bit more determining who say it's going to be helpful for you or not. And see, that's what I would say towards that.
Yeah, thank you so much. Penny Isaac, I'm also Chrome like you said, no, it's a scam that does. Into some of these things, so you're not careful. You be na yeah the information, your socials, sound your man and akoma will be na in turn or more useful for neoma empesa or mono ebe useful for. And you also said it and said some of us that this is the trap the system no asset here. Ama ye mu bebre ne yakọ into ka. If we said the issue ne said say me wo discover card ebi o ha me limit ya 10,000 me interest you say me war balance of maybe 8,000 na nke me year mu pa interest go over 15%. And the mass another one as you see or catch them say for the next 12 months or 18 months, memfa saa ka ne mfa na there's no interest. It is a would you know who ye pa obehu say you'll be saving interest for at least the 12 months and I said the 18 months, But the problem for a lot of us and I say ye be a this card is still also open. Into one card way na ma transfer 8,000 akogo so. And I must start it into way number 0. And I must start saying you should be. Into when once my maxi way out. And I must say I'm maxi way so out. And another offer, but into say ya into na me de cannot ya chichere me home a failure mean to me free infinity a little bit risky. So I tell a lot of people and they say it's a good idea, sir. You're transferring over. However, make it a habit to say the old card, yes, who close to a bear or credit in but set up BBA ebe ya unsign ko use sa card nibi. Na unsign maxe no out no emma emfa a cabebre no emfa emerald. It is good to take advantage of those transfers if you are financially disciplined. I wouldn't say I deal with me so me faithfully emfa a kabian family. The second year I say I say transfer now we free. Sometimes they tell you say balance be our transfer be no you get 3% upfront. Into say 10,000 you get 3%. 3% no na you account 10,000 into you know you say. And I always tell people say, but more than so be read the fine print. If we say sometimes the fine print natural say the 12 months na the amount, I say 18 months, at the end of it, and yet all institutions, yes, sir, but most of them, yes, sir, and say, the catcher said, at the end of it, so when you yes, sir, offer, some of them, they will go back to when I would they calculated the interest from the net, they be so as especially more yes, I store a card payment in this animal, or what I was I tell you, you're careful. Read the fine print in there. And some of it in the crown, so you have a say at the end of the offer, a be or this is the interest rate a fee amount. Into Ubashemu say your original interest rate in the crown was lower than the CCI or the amount. Into weigh the option and I say, is it really worth it for me to go through this? Pay 3% upfront. At the end of it, my interest rate is about 19% or 25% near the I say it twin yada na ya shasa ni mani no. Now then I guess like I said, so me disciplined it is to my advantage. But some me discipline me de me home back kwa sheka mu mean to yada yetie for us Penny Isaac. Your last words as your day no a day benary.
Okay. In terms of the can't see so even if you have settled on so balance transfer, the keyword is the openness and discipline. Because one here also say when balance is zero. Now was what I say spending that and that's about and a fine person is very important. I know I'm not be this uncommon. I believe say what is when near Hana Zibia said those will be the Mawa. More being reading my look for financial but no one reading my orders over $200 $200 not so bit smart to keep there and now they're reading I know your chance actually over Koboka 20,000 as be $10,000 and the Mobi our names are no one reading my na on church room was one cast a bit more reading and more near her. And I think say another boy. Now I'm say time and also Nana may can be kakra about you know, there's a question that comes is bankruptcy a good choice? Because people might think we all know that we are saying that I'll say it's me try with you and the end as much as possible, no. Say bit me a try with you. Now there are situations it's me by bankruptcy can become the right choice.
Yeah.
Now a bit more about say ABR or debts and I say can I too large to manage. Na say balance not a one file bankruptcy, which will be basically some fancy a business and I say be an individual said year can the bankruptcy no and no one ultimately liquidate say business maybe I'm ultimately selling all your assets. Now the like can I say be some assets might do can be na especially mostly for businesses and not just a bomb was about you. But I am man na say be sankofobis you na legal judgments against you for not paying your debts and I say be for breaching a contractor. And no ever say within so that would be the worst case. It is over filing bankruptcy na damage or credit any be or reputation with lenders and and say you know file a legal suit against you now for the I very worst and which one would you want? And in those cases, like we just file bankruptcy, but in all that, and so far a bankruptcy lawyer, on which one bow a guide do the right means.
Yeah, Penny Isaac, that's brave for the your time and the insight. What you meant yet here for your damwase and you so say my boy my Jumadia way so no I come like we say every day, some of these informations na yen and a be applicable to you, but it's applicable to wouldn't you be what down for be with neighbor be near there. The best friend is but modern say we share some information what unnua bi ne wadanfo bi ti anwumre no yɛda mo asese munya adagye na mo ne yɛ adwenti until say yɛbɛhyia bi mo next week no akra mo nyinaa nti Penny Isaac nyame enka ho so till say yɛbɛhyia yɛda mo asese